This is going to be a quick video showing you how I get a few tasks done around the house, here and there. I used to make a list and I would knock things off, do this, do that, scrub the floor, clean the bathrooms, whatever. Now I just piddle. I just do something as it strikes me. It works for me, it's fine. If I'm gonna have company, I'll clean the house. But if it's just me, it's like, yeah, I can vacuum one day, I can clean the toilets another day, whatever, it doesn't matter. So here's just a few things I do that show how I piddle around the house. This is my nightlight. It's shaped like a ship's sails, and it quit working. I noticed it a few days ago, and it's really dirty. See right there? So I'm taking it out, and I found this one in the other bathroom. And let's turn off the light and see if it works. Let's see if I have to push this. No. It's not working either. Let me plug this one in. Make sure. No, nothing. So maybe they're both shot. I'm gonna try them in a different plug. This plug-in is in my living room. I'm gonna plug this in here. Ah, it does work here. So maybe that breaker is tripped. That happens in my bathroom. So that one works. Let's see if this one works. There we go. So they both work, and when it's dark, that would come on. That's a little sensor, I think. So I'm gonna have to check my breaker. Here's my breaker box. I'm gonna open it. If I can figure out how. Here we go. All right. I've had to do this before, and you can barely tell that it's tripped. They all look like they're on. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. I will just do without my nightlight, I guess. Here's another project I just did today, piddling. It is a curtain for a long, skinny window by my front door. And I took some eyelet fabric right up here. This is a placemat, some more of the eyelet fabric, and that's part of a pillowcase. And it's all pretty much white. I'll back up here so you can see the whole thing maybe. But it's not perfect. The edges are ragged. I don't care. I don't do perfect. And so I was going through a drawer with fabric in it, and I found these pieces, and I thought I'm just gonna put something up there. It still lets in light, but it blocks some of the really harsh sunlight. And I like it, and that's all that matters. So I did that. Here's a matchbox. It's metal that I painted, and then I stenciled on these two chickens, a rooster and a chick. And it's got matches in it. I don't use matches very often, but I like it. And that was just like a little project I did. I did a video on this, so I'll put that link in the description if you want to check it out. I'm going to spray some diatomaceous earth under my sink. So I saw a bug and I killed it. Here's another curtain I made. You've probably seen it in some other videos. This is my kitchen door, and this was part of a tablecloth. And I just made a runner at the top to go through the curtain rod. And there are these darling Dutch people holding hands, discussing something, probably, tulips. that he's holding behind his hands, behind his back. There are more tulips here. There's a little hole. You see it? The fabric's really worn, but I don't care. I like to see this embroidery and applique. Applique is the process of putting fabric and then stitching around it, and that's all hand done. Oh, the patience someone had to do this. I just don't have the patience. And I like it, so it makes me happy to look at it. And this is my latest pile of little scrap papers that I keep by my chair when I have a brilliant idea. I pick up a piece of paper and I jot it down, and it works. This little system works. It's just messy. I have all kinds of junk in here. So I'm going to do a little speeded up video and show you how I sort them out. This is the mess of papers. There's some papers I'm getting rid of, which is great, but I'm very messy and always have been, probably always will be. And here's the little table where all those papers were sitting. I just put them right there, and I have pens here and paper over there, all those little notepads and stuff. And it just works better for me than using a notebook. A notebook would be much neater and more organized, but this is what I do. So, I just turned off my ceiling fan. It's winding down, and I'm going to attempt to clean the blades. So, I'm going to do the top of them first. I'll just do all the tops. And it's very dusty. Good grief. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the sides. And this part that hangs down. When I had a cat, these got really hairy all the time. And they still get really dusty, but not as bad. But I miss my cat. So, there we go. I try to do this when I think of it. And here's my filthy duster thingy. So that's just a quick example of some of the things I do when I'm piddling around the house, trying to get things done. I have a very short attention span, so piddling works well for me. As you can see, I didn't crack that breaker problem. I don't even know if it's the breaker or the outlet. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not in the mood. I have to be in the mood to do things half the time. So I might check it again. I don't know, no big deal. I don't need the nightlight, so it's not a big deal. And let me know if you like to piddle around the house, or if you are a go-getter and just have a list and get everything done. I used to be more like that, but now it's like it doesn't matter. There is no deadline. It's no big deal if I get it done or not. You know, cleaning, I put it off probably way too long some days, or, you know, weeks or whatever. But leave a comment if you piddle and how you piddle, or if you just have jobs and you get them done. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.